Welcome to the first State of the Slam address. I'm Assistant to the Mayor, Daniel T. On behalf of Mayor Von Erie and the state, I'm holding this conference to address the recent and upcoming happenings here in Slamtown. As you may be aware, a creature we now know as Serial Man has crashed here in our town, and we're working on returning him to where he came from. Unfortunately, in the wake of the crash, a monster known as Nuke Crow rose from the rubble. Slamtown Justice and the people of Monstertown are working together to apprehend this creature and find them a place there in Monstertown. Formerly known as unincorporated Slamtown, the inhabitants won the right to the land and are now working with Slamtown Justice to gather the monsters and take them back and find them a place there in Monstertown. Which brings us to librarian Richard Shineri, who revealed he'd been cursed with a monster that tortured him inside his library, and so he sought out the help of Sheikah and Kenny the Sanctified of the church, who basically advised him, don't go inside the church and don't open any books. Unfortunately, he opened a book and released the monster Okami, who was subsequently apprehended and taken to Slamtown, which has freed Shineri of that curse and has allowed him back to his library and his books. His library, a place where he is granted sanctuary to somebody called Anton Voorhees, who says he knows us all, but differently, or something. Some kind of dead universe. Which is why we have sent Anton to the asylum, where hopefully Dr. Mel can make sense of what he's talking about and where he's from. Well, now that we're caught up on what's happened in Slamtown, let's talk about what's coming up here in Slamtown. And that's the Tournament of Slampians. We've decided that we're going to crown our very first Slampian with the tournament this Friday. The way this will work is there'll be 4 matches, and the winners will all go on to face off in a 4-way match that very same night, where the winner will be the very first ever Slampian, champion of Slamtown. What we have for you is bar and dungeon owner Dave Reckoning with his Chain Maidens versus Slamtown's #1 OnlyFans creator, Kita. No doubt with Milo by his side.
Kita, you glistening, moist man. Thank you for saying that Dave Reckoning is beefy and probably good looking under the mask. But nobody touches the Chain Maidens. They're the ones that do the touching. And it usually looks like this. January 2nd at Slamtown's Contest of Slampians. I want you in the first round, Kita. What? Is it just you and Milo? Oh, I have infinite Chain Maidens. I'm gonna bring like 8. You're gonna be the resident goner, Kita. Yeah, the steal is real.
Sheikah of the church takes on prisoner 420 of the asylum, who has pretty much injured everybody he's come across the ring from, and somebody I would not like to be in the ring with, so if I was a betting man. Mayra, who was actually injured by prisoner 420 last time, has been cleared and will get her Falls Count Anywhere match against former top pop star Lara Frazier. And finally, speaking of top pop stars, Becca will be taking on resident astrologist Milo, likely with Kita by her side. And then, apparently, in order to get back home, the aforementioned Serial Man must win 3 matches in a row, or something. So we've lined up Brooke Havoc as his opponent. And Brooke is somebody who has just been a menace here in Slamtown. Somebody that makes their own rules, somebody that doesn't follow the laws. So we're hoping this matchup benefits both Serial Man and Slamtown. Thank you, citizen. January 2nd, Slamtown crowns its first Slampian. I hope to see you there.
To a local medical facility and will be unable to compete this evening. However, our top story, the Falls Count Anywhere match, will continue as scheduled.
All right.
Slamtown, are we ready for our top story? Farmer Dave, I'm an old thing in television where I say the thing a little louder and then they say it a little louder. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Are we ready for our top story? The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match set for one fall.
It's pop star Lara Frazier, whose chart placement I will not bring up this time.
Now, of course, Farmer Dave, the question becomes, who will replace Mighty Mayra? Introducing her opponent. He comes to us from the Fashion District of Slamtown, produced by Marco!
Now, this is a bit of a surprise as we've seen Marco and Lara allied together very recently. Designer to the stars.
Fashion is a fickle bitch, Farmer Dave. Perhaps this is a situation akin to our opening story. Did Lara Frazier skimp on paying Marco for an outfit design? Did they not pay for this outfit? It is investigative journalism. I heard about some bounced checks.
A man of the people is Marco.
I can't really hear y'all. Can y'all make some noise? What's going on tonight? The way you treated D-Torch was fucked up. You bailed on him. And you know what? I could talk about your choreography, but I won't. I could talk about your singing, but I won't, because I don't need to. Because everybody here knows that Becca is the #1 pop star. And she's not a complete bitch like you.
Them's are fighting words, Marco! Your top story right now!
This matchup is Falls Count Anywhere, and it seems that Marco is upset with the treatment of Daniel T, assistant to the mayor, by Lara Frazier. Crossbody, trying to lock it up early. Only 2, says Ranger Bree.
Take nothing away from Mighty Mayra, a much smaller opponent, obviously 2 produced by Marco. Fraser with no time to prepare for this situation, Farmer Dave.
Like I said, looks like she's looking to wrap things up.
And that's a wrap! Pink paper. No plunder necessary, says produced by Marco. Well, perhaps some plunder necessary. Gold and green like the Emerald City all over again. And I thought the wicked references ended with Okami.
Ooh. Marco showing the people how they rap.
Marco defending the honor of Daniel T and lover boys everywhere. Sending Fraser to the outside, and this is exactly how Mayra was injured to the point where she cannot compete tonight, Farmer Dave.
That's right. And remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so they do not have to be in the ring to win this match.
A reminder to the Slamtown faithful, if the Slamtown cover here, if the Slamtown combatants look like they're coming your way, they are, and for your own safety, please, fucking move. In many ways, Slamtown in its entirety, a weapon here tonight, Farmer Dave, in our main event.
Lara Frazier's got Marco by the hair, it looks like.
A tour of the Slamtown Music District here. Only a 2 count there. Again, Farmer Dave, the match can end from anywhere and everywhere.
That is true. Hey, I could watch it on the big screen because I'm not a fucking idiot.
Nothing comfy about this couch for Fraser.
Now, what do you feel about the treatment of her #1 fan, Daniel T? She did kind of abandon him.
You know, they say they are a pop star. They cannot concern themselves with such things. Marco looking to prove otherwise, but in the process, might be risking their own livelihood here in Slamtown. You know what they say, Farmer Dave? The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Cover here, but only a 2. Fraser with a crash out for the ages here tonight. Choking Marco on the steps. This one has been all Fraser for the past several minutes, Farmer Dave.
Indeed. She might be number 2 in the charts, but she's number 1 in this matchup right now. Perhaps I spoke too soon.
And what a feather it would be in the cap for Produced by Marco to defeat one of the top stars here in Slamtown, second perhaps only to Becca. And Produced by Marco, perhaps with murder on the mind. Deposited on a nearby table, cover here, and a kick out from Fraser. You see Marco too big to get the shoulder up, instead rolling free of that cover. They liken themselves hot to go, and Lara Frazier's lower back has got to be on fire right now after this onslaught.
Produced by Marco, just tossing Lara Frazier like a rag doll at this point. Ranger Bree keeping an eye on things, doing the job.
Yeah, talk about the giver. Produced by Marco, giving them something to think about. Looking for a death that will certainly end up on TMZ. Perhaps looking for Lara Frazier to feel the same fate met by mighty Mayra, and Frazier gonna try for the same. That is, in fact, murder.
It's been illegal this whole time.
Anything goes, and we are testing those limits here, but Frazier fighting quite literally for their life to escape the clutches of the fashion designer. Fighting back down the steps. Again, the match can be won anywhere, but Frazier with so much plunder here on the stage, back inside the ring. Cover, but only a 2. Farmer Dave, what does Frazier have to do to put away Produced by Marco here?
Wrestle better?
Much easier said than done on such short notice.
That's true. Although that was an admirable move, throwing Marco up against the bar. If Lara Frazier can keep this up, maybe she'll be the number 1 pop star again someday.
Well, I've heard rumors that Frazier drinks on the job, and perhaps Marco looking to join them. That is one hell of a chaser, Farmer Dave.
Marco taking full advantage of that beautiful moment of reminding us all.
Again, looking for murder, yeah.
Tossing Marco into the railing, knee to the midsection of Marco.
Marco sent spilling down the stairs.
Those stairs are carpeted, and I'm concerned about the rug burn.
Frazier concerned only with victory, only with making an example out of Produced by Marco. We find ourselves back inside the ring again. Not the only place this contest can be won, but so many elements of destruction at their disposal here, Dave.
It's true.
A sweaty, hairy, sexy Marco back in control.
Aww.
So wet and so lovely. And now Marco with a stocking in hand. And I don't think that's cereal, Farmer Dave.
That's candy canes.
Welcoming Fraser to Candy Cane Lane here tonight. No Santa picture necessary. Peppermint punishment.
And while we all know the red of the candy cane, oh, Marco is saying it's time.
Time for what? There's only one big man I recognize, and it ain't Santa Claus, but Marco with a sexy, hairy, sweaty chest full of peppermint.
Curb stomp from Lara Frazier to Marco right onto the candy canes.
Still not enough. Marco in a world of hurt here, Farmer Dave. It's unclear if he'll be able to bounce back from this one at all.
Maybe your fan relations could be improved. Oh.
And we've seen the kind of damage doors can do tonight, let alone ones that are covered in garland.
That's the door to Christmas Town, my friends. What's this? He's not going to Christmas Town.
Lara Frazier looking to make Marco have a blue Christmas. And a spear will do just that. You're a mean one, Lara Frazier.
Face first in the candy canes. Did you know the red of the candy canes represents the blood of Christ?
Well, we just saw another death, and it ain't 3 days, it's a 3 count. Your winner, Lara Frazier.
Slamtown's #2 pop star has come out on top tonight.
Perhaps #2, but inarguably it was 1, 2, 3 that got them the victory. Last minute change in opponent or otherwise. Oops, they did it again.
Your winner, Pop Princess Lara Frazier, in our top story tonight. Denizens of Slamtown.
Slamtown, and we enjoy tonight's festivities, the final of the calendar year. You can catch Slamtown right back here, January 2nd. Who will we see right back here in Slamtown, January 2nd?